Hello guys, this is Aiden from ChainGuardians. So wanted to talk about Matic Network today, since we'll be doing a fairly big promotion and giveaway in the upcoming few weeks. But players will need to know how to make use of the Matic network when playing ChainGuardians. So as a introduction video, first let's talk a little bit about Matic and how you get to get started. So first of all, Matic is matic.networks. That's a website, and they are a plasma chain of Ethereum. So what exactly does that mean? If you head over to the Matic documentation, it will talk to you a little bit about it. But while here, I might as well describe it a little bit. Essentially, why Matic is a plasma chain is essentially it's a side chain solution to Ethereum for helping with scaling. So the nice thing about Matic or Plasma chain is that any item that you have on the main chain, it can be moved to the side chain. But furthermore, you can actually also withdraw the item back onto the main chain. As well as another very nice feature called a plasma exit. So even in the case of, let's just say, the entire sidechain developer decide to go away, there is still methods for you to withdraw your NFT back onto the main chain. So that's really cool because it always give you the extra comfort, fuzzy feeling that you can always bring your asset back to the main chain without it getting lost. So let's talk about the ChainGuardians game that we'll be using Matic Network. As you guys know, you're now able to go to ChainGuardian. You can now play a mining mini game with pretty much all of your NFT. You can start mining our CGC tokens. So later on, when you log in, which usually by your username or MetaMask login, you will see both of your assets on, both for your Matic Net as well as for your traditional Ethereum listing. So all of your NFT will still show up on one side, and on the other side will indicate whether or not they are on the Matic network. So I'm kind of expecting that instead of all of these assets on the left-hand side, which is your current assets, you will also actually start seeing a list of items you have on the right hand side under the Matic network. What we may very much just decide to put another little icon to say it's on the Matic network. But anything on the Matic network will get some extra power boost, especially at least the Mudra character that we have been selling. In fact, anyone who doesn't know, Mudra character was actually developed specifically for Matic. So let's talk about what exactly do you need to do. So inside your MetaMask, typically you're working with your Ethereum main network. So what you would need to do is go add the Matic network to your list of networks. Typically the other ones is like Ropeston and Rankabee, which are the test network, which doesn't really require Ether, or at least real value Ether, because you can probably get those. You can always get those from faucets. But in this case, we're trying to add a new RPC, which is a Matic network. It's the same as Ethereum, so it's an EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine. So what you would need to do is click on Custom RPC and start entering the details. So I did a copy here. You can name the network whatever you like, but obviously something so that you will remember. Right now, Matic is on a beta mainnet, but we can talk more about what that means later, but I would just want to signify that it's a beta net. And then you would also want to put in the RPC, and also you will want to add the Block Explorer URL, which is here. So I'll copy all this little details back onto the notes under the video. But other than that, it says a URL is already present in existing network. That's because I already added, so just telling me that I'm trying to add the same thing. But for you guys, this shouldn't show up, and you should be able to just save. So in this case, I click cancel because I already have it here. So all I need to do is move from my main network to the Matic network. And voila, then I should be operating everything on the Matic network. So there's one more thing you need to know is we will then want to add a token. So you can see right on my Matic network I have 500 ETH. That's because it's technically on the beta. So it is actually not a real ETH. Matic beta net is, although it's their main net, all the ETH is actually still for testing only. So only until later on, when they move to away from a beta to like the official version, then essentially instead of ETH, you'll be paying Matic token as the equivalent for ETH. So the way that you want to think about this is Matic token then becomes ETH on the Matic net, okay? But for the time being, you don't need to worry about any of these because you can get a whole bunch of Matic network ETH for pretty much free. So we'll be giving out a whole bunch of them too for anyone who just want it. It doesn't really have any tangible value at this point in time. But what you want to do though, however, is you do want to add your Matic token. What you could do is, here I have added on my I have added both of it on my Matic network, but I can also add it in my main network. So in this case, I'm gonna go add a token, custom token. You put in the token address, and it should pretty much show up. It will recognize and know that it's a Matic token here. Click next, add token. So I actually have 0 balance on this account. But essentially that's how you will have Matic token. Each Matic token is worth about, you can check CoinMarketCap is about 1.5 cents right now. But again, in our upcoming promo event, we'll be giving away lots of this. So make sure that you have added both the token address so you can leverage it. We'll be giving away MainNet Matic tokens, as well as a bunch of NFTs, as well as allowing you to buy Mudra, our NFT, directly on the Matic network. So you just want to be prepared, which is add your NFTs, add your ERC20, the Matic tokens. So once you receive some, you can see the balance. We'll be listing some exclusive items on OpenSea that's only available to be bought by Matic token off the ChainGuardians store on OpenSea. As well as I'm gonna hover over to OpenSea and just kind of show you that. As well as we'll be giving away lots of Matic token, some ChainGuardian credits, all for participating in the upcoming community events. And also, if you learn how to pretty much pick up a Mudra on the Matic net, you will also get lots of extra power boost in hash rate in our ChainGuardian mining game. So again, as a wrap up for this video, as you can see, most items being listed for ETH, and now ChainGuardian, now officially our store, also support listing stuff for Matic token. So again, yeah, obviously have 0 token balance. So yeah, thanks for checking out the video. See you guys in the community event.